Hi babes, it's me, Tia Kofi, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Final FronTia. Now, for those of you who are watching the visuals, you can see that I'm wearing my gorgeous gold bunny ears, which officially makes me the rampant rabbit of the podcast world. Now, this week's guest is an icon. She is a legend. She pointed very, very well on UK Series 3 and came out as one of the breakout stars. She is a musical theatre sensation, and she is the self-proclaimed Hannah Montana of UK drag. It's River Medway. You look great.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very excited to talk to you about all things geeky and sci-fi.
Yeah, baby.
But I just want to take in this pink moment.
Thank
What
you.
inspired today's look?
The ASOS sample sale.
A sample sale?
Yeah, have you ever seen it?
I've not experienced...
The ASOS sample sale.
You looked me up and down as you said.
You've never seen the ASOS sample sale. It's really good. They do it every couple of months.
Okay.
There's a website. I'll send it to you later. And it's great. I think this dress was £5 on it.
Do you think ASOS are going to sponsor us now?
I hope so. But I
nice.
don't know whether I should tell everyone about the sample sale. I'm not sure whether it's like a need-to-know basis or not.
It could be a secret, but I don't know how many UK queens do you think wear ASOS for drag? Kitty Scott Claus,
Everyone.
obviously.
Everyone.
Yeah. Pixie.
Yep.
Big ASOS. Gal. There's quite a few, actually.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
As long as you style it right. I think that's right. These shoes were from ASOS as well.
I'm wearing ASOS shoes as well.
Yeah, ASOS, they got great shoes.
They do.
The wide ones.
Yeah. They do big sizes, which we need.
Great.
I love that. Some queens shop ASOS, some boohoo, but we won't mention names. Let's talk about your geekiness.
Yes.
Now, we've got an obvious thing to talk about, and it is the reason that you're called River. Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well, I think obviously there's two main reasons behind my name.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm from Medway. The River Medway is a real place. No, it's not a place, it's a real river.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I also love the name River because of River Song. Because I think I'm going to go on record and say she's my favourite character that has ever been written in Doctor Who.
That's a bold claim.
Yeah.
It's a big statement.
But I've thought about it long and hard, and I stand by it. And I think it's such a great name. So when I was picking my drag name, there was so many reasons. It just felt so right. I always say, like, your drag name will, like, find you. I don't think you should, or me personally, I tried to look for a name, try and find something funny, try and do this, and it wasn't happening. And then one day somebody said River Medway, and I heard it like a name. And I went, oh, that's it. That's the one. I love the name River. I love where I'm from. And it just, the stars aligned.
That's wild. I agree with the, like, your drag name finds you thing, because, like, mine came because I was thinking about Sister Sister, the TV show. Yeah. And it just happened. But I will reveal exclusively for the first time, my original drag name that I was going to call myself was Nafia Glamazon.
Really?
Yeah, so embarrassing.
Wow.
Because I thought I was going to give, like,
Glamazon.
yes, mama, boots, slay. And I did not.
Yeah.
And I still don't. And I'm fine with that.
And that's okay. Because you have a personality.
And so many don't. Very that. Let's get back to Melody Pond.
Yes.
What is it you love so much about River Song? For those of you who don't watch Doctor Who, River Song and Melody Pond are the same person. I haven't just got confused.
Because, wait, what was the question?
Why do you love River Song so much?
Why do I love River Song? Well, from a geeky perspective, I just found her sort of story arc fascinating, and the timeline and it all being like out of sync with everyone else in the show.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
And the big like reveal of like her being Rory and Amy's kid. Like I was just gagged.
It was
like,
unexpected.
I honestly, I don't think I've gagged more in my life.
Well,
and well, let's not talk about Saturday, but I just find it so fascinating, and I just think like Alex's portrayal of her is so perfect.
Yeah.
I love her. There's something about her. She's so smart and sexy and funny and tragic and just all the things that I think make up a fantastic character in a TV show like Doctor Who. And yeah, it's my favourite character. Maybe just one of my favourite TV characters, full stop.
Full stop ever.
To be honest, I just love her.
Do you feel like being a sexy curly-haired archaeologist is reflected in your drag?
No.
Okay, work. So it's just
not
the name.
at all. It's just in the name. It's what she embodies. It's, you know, I don't go out dressing like River Song apart from twice, once at Comic-Con and once at the Gallifrey Cabaret. But aside from that, you know, I wouldn't say I necessarily take any inspiration from her from an aesthetic point of view, but I just think she is the epitome of like female power. I just love her. I really, really do.
Yeah. It was also River Song came at a time where you sort of only had female characters in Doctor who were the companion, who were like getting
damsel in distress.
Very that
a lot
energy.
Of the time. Hang on, let me think about timelines. But as far as I'm aware, yeah, I don't think there was anyone.
There was the Rani.
Yes, okay. There was no one from, you know, sort of New Who era that I had experienced, especially at that age. I mean, I don't know how old I was, but, you know, I was like early teens.
Yeah.
So it's almost, you know, like the Doctor like met his match, and not in a nemesis sort of way, but as in, you know, this like smart ass sort of way, because she's a bit of a smart ass, you know. She's quite, she'll talk back to him and she'll be flirty and all of this. And I don't think, I mean, especially in her first appearance with David Tennant.
Silence in the Library.
Yeah, he was very like taken back by it because obviously he hadn't met her before. I remember being quite taken back, like, who is this bitch? Like,
but that was so interesting because the thing about the way that the timelines work is that as soon as River knew the Doctor didn't recognise her, she knew that was the end of her journey. And tragic. That's wild. Like, it's so sad.
It's tragic. I, as in, like, truly tragic, not like, oh my God, tragic. Like
an actual like Shakespearean tragedy. Yeah.
It really is. It's so, I could talk about it for hours. Like, I just, there's something about her that is so beautiful. Obviously she's gorgeous, but just her as a character, the love that she has for the Doctor, I don't know, and I'm not even like, you know, I'm not a sucker for love stories or something, but maybe because there is this tragedy behind it, I just love it, T.
It sounds like you're going to cry. I think it's emotional.
I think I could.
Who do you love more, River Song or Hannah Montana? And has anyone asked you that before?
No, actually, which is funny because usually they don't overlap.
Fair.
Usually it'll all be to do with sort of like geeky stuff, or it'll all be to do with like pop nostalgia, I guess.
Well, welcome to me.
I know.
A combination of the two.
It is both.
Venn diagrams. Oh, it's hard to choose.
Well, the thing with Hannah Montana, obviously, it's deeper than just Hannah Montana. It is Miley Cyrus
as an entity.
Well. Yes.
Yeah.
And everything that she has done in her life. But I think, you know, I watched Hannah Montana when I was really young. And I think that inspired my drag more than I ever realised.
Well, I watched the season 3 tour, so to me it was pretty obvious that it inspired your drag.
That was more like a full circle thing, you know. I didn't start drag to do Miley Cyrus tributes and stuff like that. That wasn't why I did it. It was more subconscious until I actually got much older, till I realised, oh my gosh, this is why I love Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana so much, because when I was younger, I was so drawn to like this idea of somebody living a life and then going into a secret wardrobe in their house and having every single wig and shoe and outfit and accessory and being able to put it all on and going out and being this superstar. And
like a gay Narnia.
It basically is, which is basically what drag is actually, is kind of like gay Narnia too.
Yeah, but also like quite painful.
Yeah, very painful.
You're currently sat in a corset, which I can't fathom. So am I.
I dressed up for you.
You dressed up for me and I'm wearing a bowl cut.
That's all right.
So it balances out. I think it is interesting though how much like the Hannah Montana of it all is very drag. Like, you grew up watching someone live their pop star fantasy basically by wearing a wig, a fringe cut, a hard front wig.
I don't think it was a hard front. I've seen inside that wig in some documentaries.
Oh.
That is definitely like
human hair.
Like TV standard, like full lace custom.
But it's got a fringe. What's the point?
Because I think that was more of like a stylistic choice.
Okay.
And also in the very first Hannah Montana episode, the pilot, it's not even a fringe.
Oh my gosh.
It's a swoopy bang.
It's a swoopy bag.
It's very like Kim Zolciak, like this like blonde, naughty, swoopy sort of wig. And that was like a wig. But
Do you know more about Hannah Montana or Doctor Who?
Hannah Montana is easier to know about because there's much more limited source material.
Okay.
You know, there's only 4 seasons and a movie. and
Yeah.
and a concert movie too.
Oh, additional content.
But that's it. Do you know what I mean? For Hannah Montana as a franchise, obviously Doctor Who, there's a lot more to go off. I can be very, you know, I don't really know classic Doctor Who
Okay.
in the same way I know New Who.
Do you know like the New Who expanded media? So have you ever listened to like Big Finish
No.
or? Okay, see that, because I think that's very difficult to get into. I personally am still yet to get into Big Finish. I
Right.
know I will. It feels like it's perfect for a long haul flight. So DragCon LA.
Yes.
I'm going to be listening to
Yeah.
many a Big Finish story. But I feel like it is difficult to get into. Whereas the televised bits, I think, are a lot easier. Did you
Yeah.
watch Torchwood or anything like that?
Yes. Yeah, of course I did. I was just in Cardiff the other week actually and went to Yanto's Shrine. Have you ever been?
Yanto has a shrine.
You're joking. Have you never been?
No.
Have you been to Cardiff?
I've been to Cardiff, yeah.
So by the bay, where obviously like the Torchwood headquarters are like
Yeah.
set, there's a shrine for Yanto.
Specifically for Yanto.
Yeah,
No one else.
and it looks like you know somebody's really died. So if you didn't know, you would think just this poor guy has died, and not the character.
Nothing.
And actually, funny story. Sorry, Bailey J. Mills told me that when she went there once, she thought the actor had died, and she started crying. And her boyfriend was like, "Why are you crying? Like it's just for the character." And she didn't even realise that it's just for the character. Yeah.
That's a bit far. Like, firstly, I'm a bit upset that Tosh and Owen don't have a shrine as well.
Yeah.
Gag. Why Yanto?
I don't know.
People were just invested, I guess.
I think it was just such a big deal when it happened.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know. I'm sure there's a history on how it started. Maybe people just started leaving stuff there because I'm pretty sure it's where the entrance to Torchwood would have been.
Right.
Right by the water, like not the one that comes up from the ground outside the Millennium Centre. The other one that is what was their front? Was it taxi?
They used to
What
get
was it?
pizza deliveries there. But I don't think they were pretending.
Taxi rank or something.
I can't remember what they pretended to
I
be.
know they used to get pizzas there.
Yeah.
But the front of it is basically where the shrine is.
That's so
But there's
weird.
nothing behind it because obviously I guess it would just then go into a set when they were inside. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've taken pictures there a few times. I was actually there in full drag taking pictures there the other day.
Wait, have you posted them?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
about
Tia's got me muted on Instagram.
I don't. I do have a few people muted. You are not one of them. Thank you. I actually muted someone else's stories yesterday.
Who? Whisper it.
Let me work out whether or not I can accept this bit staying in. Because the reason I muted them was actually because of my own insecurity.
Oh, that's fine then.
Because I am supposed to be going to the gym, but I don't feel like I have been seeing results. But this person and I have the same personal trainer.
Right, okay.
And they've been seeing results. So I had to mute their stories because they keep posting.
But you cannot compare yourself to anyone, first of all, full stop.
No.
But also, especially if you're talking about body types and stuff like that, like I think you're old enough and smart enough to know that everybody's bodies work very, very differently.
I am logically, but in my heart, I feel sad. So I was like, I just need a break from
All the
seeing.
logic's up here, but there's none in there.
Yeah, I find that though.
Yeah, I find that with you as well.
With me
With
specifically.
you specifically, not myself. No, I'm all logic.
I don't understand how you have the ability to apply more life maturity than I have.
Trauma.
Mama, trauma.
Mama trauma, yeah.
Oh, but
exactly.
Well, that is something we both share.
And we were just speaking about grey hairs as well.
Yeah, we were.
I think that's where it's come from.
You've discovered grey hair.
So I think I'm going through a second puberty.
Okay.
At 26 years old.
Right.
It's been going on for about a year actually, because I've started to get a lot more facial hair as well. I have to shave every single day for drag now, and I used to be able to do it every 2 days.
Welcome.
And that honestly, yeah, when I turned 25, hair started going grey, but also wavy.
Okay, wait.
Like if I keep growing it, it's going to be curls, I think.
I mean, nothing wrong with curls.
Oh no, absolutely. I'm obsessed with it. I style my hair every single day now, even when I'm going into work.
Do you use like a curl cream?
I've actually started to use Brill cream, as in like the 1920s men's like gel.
Work very well best
And,
from Big Brother.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's really good. I think they should sponsor me, but I don't know if they even have Instagram.
Do you know what? Send an email.
Or a Telegram.
# gifted.
Yeah.
Facts to Brill Cream. Wait, so you've discovered grey hairs.
Yep.
We will come back to geeky things. Maybe. Who knows? Last week's episode with Veronica Green, I think we spoke about 2 geeky things and then spent an hour talking about like how we feel inside. So this might be that. But how many grey hairs have you discovered?
On my head?
Everywhere.
Sorry, only on my head. I don't know.
I have discovered a grey pube.
I haven't.
Okay.
But grey hairs, no, like I've got greys. Like I can't count them.
Are you looking forward to like the salt and pepper energy?
Yeah, no, I want more. It's great, especially now that it's growing out. I haven't got it cut in months.
Work.
Because I just want to see what happens when I grow it out, because I've never grown it out and not like dyed it, bleached it and stuff like that before, and now I'm growing it out virgin for the first time. Maybe that's why. Maybe it was always curly, but I'd always get highlights or colour it and stuff. So now it's because my mum had quite curly hair. So maybe it's the second puberty I'm going through. Also, I'm starting to get a bit broader up top as well. So
it's because you're lifting puppets every day.
It's puppet every day.
Because you are in a show.
Yes, I am in a show right now.
Tell me about the show.
What a great segue.
Segue.
I am in Unfortunate the Musical, which is the untold story of Ursula the Sea Witch at the moment, which is lots of fun. So I play Ariel in that. Which is a role that was never written for a drag queen.
No.
Which everyone thinks it is. And people come to the show and they go, was that written for you? And I go, no, I'm just good at playing...
Mermaids.
Mermaids.
It's your destiny.
It must be. But yeah, it's lots of fun. Lots of hard work. What's that? You know that clip of Nicole Scherzinger? And she's like, musical theatre is no joke, y'all. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Anyway, it's not. It's not a joke. I mean, I know she was doing Sunset Boulevard and that would have been actual hardcore. And I mean,
Emotional.
I just literally prance around on stage and sing about willies and use puppets and that sort of thing.
That's fair.
It's still hard work, but it's loads of fun. Yeah.
Do you have like aspirations like one day to be in Sunset Boulevard or any other shows?
Any other shows?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with Sunset Boulevard, but only because that actor called Tom ends it in his pants covered in blood. And
Did you see it?
No, I just saw the clips of the curtain call. That was enough for me.
I really wanted to see it, but it was bloody expensive.
Actually,
I don't think I could have seen it because I was in a show at the same time.
You were an Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Right. You've done Unfortunate.
Yes.
It's on your Spotlight profile.
Yes.
What's the next musical?
Well, do you know what? This is such a basic answer for a drag queen in musical theatre, but I would love to be in Kinky Boots.
I really thought you were going to say 6, but Kinky Boots makes sense.
As one of the angels.
Okay.
Only because it is actually coming back next year on tour.
Oh.
So if the casting director's watching right here and my calendar's available. So when I was younger, Kinky Boots was one of my shows I was obsessed with. You know, like you go through like phases of being obsessed with like different musicals.
Yeah.
Kinky Boots, when I was like 15, 16, 17, was like my life. And it was also obviously like a really important time in my life of like discovering myself and like, you know, thinking about what sort of shows I want to be in when I'm older. Like I want to, you know, deciding, I want to be in musical theatre, I want to be a performer, like, which is what I've always wanted.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing Kinky Boots like, oh my God, that is a show that actually fits everything that I can do. And it's not, I want to do musical theatre, but I'm going to have to butch myself up to play most roles and blah, 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 blah. And I remember seeing Kinky Boots and thinking, oh my God, look at these gay boys on stage living their life on the West End. I was like, I need to be in the show. And then it closed. But now it's back on tour next year.
That's fascinating because this is now like 2 drag performers back to back on the podcast who have spoken about their experience of sort of like training in musical theatre.
Yeah.
And like queried like not being able to see themselves reflected on stage. Did you just find that with like the presentation of like it was masculine men doing musical theatre, or were there other aspects where you didn't feel reflected?
Oh, when I was training in musical theatre, it was horrific because, you know, I got, and my story is not like unique in the way that there are so many, specifically like effeminate gay men that are training musical theatre and also working musical theatre that are told you're not going to work in musical theatre unless you're able to play it straight. That's sort of like the bog standard sort of, well, that's what you used to get told anyway. I think it's a bit different now. And, we're seeing a lot more shows that are representative of the people that are actually putting them on, which is so weird. It's like an industry that has a lot of effeminate gay men in is so like anti-effeminate gay men in the shows that they put on stage, which is so weird. But, there's a history of, what people want to see on stage, what the audience are going to want to see, blah, 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 blah. There's so many things we could go into. But I know for me, I found it really difficult to see myself in a lot of shows because of, I don't want to maybe like play it straight all the time because that's not what I'm good at. And I should be able to have a career of what I'm good at.
Agreed.
And I am now. So it's, it's worked out quite well.
This is one of the main things that I was saying to Pearl Mackie when she was on the pod is like having someone playing the character of Bill who was like LGBT, like mixed race, like even like had similar hair to like mine and stuff like that was so important to me.
Oh yeah.
And that didn't happen until New Who started in 2005. Bill must have been like 10 years into the run of the franchise to finally see someone who like represented and reflected me. Obviously we had Martha as well as a person of colour, but like it's very difficult.
I think that's the issue that a lot of people still can't quite grasp. It's just about people that don't see themselves represented just being able to see themselves in certain areas that maybe in the past were made out not to be for them, or you grew up thinking there's not a place for me here, whether that's in like television or theatre or lots of other jobs as well. I think that it's not necessarily about, we have a quota, we need to make sure we tick these diversity boxes just for the sake of it. It's just for the power that holds for especially young people who need to see themselves in that. And it does make such a difference, which I guess goes back to, I just remember when I went to see Kinky Boots and I was like, oh my God, like there are people like me who are working and successful, who are staying true to themselves. And I think there's still a long way to go, because sometimes in certain media, characters who are of a minority will always be like maybe a comedic character or like just a little side character, or or they've always got a name that is like a really stereotypical name, and there's all of this. And it's like, once we see it more integrated into these stories where part of the character isn't because of their ethnicity or something, but it's more of that is just part of their character, but it's not the reason for their character, sort of thing. Yeah,
I think we're definitely getting better at that. And like Kinky Boots is actually a weirdly good example, because like there are characters in it where explicitly in the lyrics of the song, the representation is like written in there.
Yeah.
Although I do love every time I see a regional production of Kinky Boots.
Oh God.
That casts a white person as
white
Lola.
Yeah, because what? Cocoa butter bitch.
Yeah.
Like, what do they sing? Do they still sing it?
No, there was one where
I'm Black Jesus, I'm Black Mary.
That lyric usually, there was an Australian tour that had a white Lola, and that was, I'm like Jesus, I'm like Mary.
Oh wait, is that the lyrics?
No, it's Black Jesus, Black Mary, yeah. And then Cocoa Butter, I think they changed to like
butter bitch.
Something else, like vanilla something. Like,
I'm your vanilla swirl.
Not even a swirl, there's no flavour to swirl with.
Yeah, I always think that as well, because I think part of that storyline is like integral to the story.
Yeah, for sure.
About it being like a white straight guy and a black gay guy and their friendship. Like that adds another layer to it, I think, which I think is written into the story. And maybe they don't say that explicitly all the time. They don't go, oh, but I'm a black gay man and you're a white straight man. But they don't need to. But
it's implied,
and I think it's the whole point that, then they sing, I'm not my father's son, and they end up singing it together at the end. And it's just like how many similarities they have. And it's the whole thing like, I guess we're not so different after all.
Yeah, anyone can be a disappointment to their parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, interesting. That's fascinating. I'm willing into existence that you are going to be in the tour of Kinky Boots.
Well, look, I don't see why not. Because I'm fully qualified.
Yep.
I know all the material.
Off by heart.
Yeah. This is the mindset I have with a lot of things now.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I able to do this job? Yes. Can I do this, and this? Yeah, I can actually. So I deserve that job.
See, sometimes when we talk, I'm like, this is the confidence that I need in my life.
You have to just force it. Seriously, I remember when I auditioned for Unfortunate, I went to so many musical theatre auditions last year because I texted my agent Oliver at the beginning of the year and I said, I'm going to book a musical this year.
Shout out to Oliver.
I've got the screenshot of our WhatsApp. I said to him, I am going to be in a musical this year. At the start of every year, I say I'm going to do something. The year before that, I actually said I'm going to be in a play on the West End, and then I did Death Drop.
Oh my gosh.
And then the next year I was like, okay, I need to be more specific. I'm going to be in a musical. And then I went to a lot of musical theatre auditions that I did not get. And it's good because clearly I wasn't right for them. I realised it's got nothing about my abilities or my skill set or anything. I was not right for any of those roles. That's absolutely fine. Unfortunate came along. I actually auditioned for a different role in the show.
Right.
One of the proper multi-role parts where part of it's in drag but part of it's not.
Yeah.
Auditioned for that, got through that round, and then they went, actually, can you come back and read for Ariel, please?
Wag.
Which was never written for drag. They weren't looking for somebody who wasn't, a woman to play it. And I guess they just saw something and, well, actually, can you come read for Ariel? And I did the audition, and I left, and I remember I must have texted Oliver, and I went, there's no reason why I shouldn't get this. Like, if I don't get this, I'm gonna be upset, but also like I know that there's nothing else I could have done. Like, I should have got it.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't get it originally.
Gasp, exclusive.
And then they came back like, actually, no, we want River. And I went, oh, thank God, because I knew I was going to get it.
And you did.
Like, it just wouldn't have made sense for me not to be playing this role right now. And I remember when I didn't, I was like, hang on, this isn't right. I was like, this really isn't right. Like, I'm not even disappointed. I'm like, hang on. And then I got it and I was like, okay, thank God. I'm glad whatever hiccup was going on back there, everybody's come to their senses.
Wait, so when you didn't get it, do you know who originally?
No, and I've tried to find out.
We need to find out because I want to know.
It wasn't a drag queen.
No,
it was a woman. A real woman, mama.
Mama. I find that really interesting as well, like willing things into existence, because that's something that I never used to do. And then I found in my notes app, literally yesterday, I was talking to my friends, so embarrassing. But on the 31st of December last year, I wrote a list of 6 things that I wanted to achieve in 2024.
Right.
And I've achieved 2 of them.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got 4 left?
Only 4 left.
Easy.
One of them was win UK versus the world.
Nice.
Which
is quite difficult. Well, not difficult actually, but it's...
Yeah.
You only have so much control over that, I mean to say. Like, it's not something that you could completely go, oh, I'm going to learn how to ice skate.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of spent 3 years willing that possibility into existence by taking all the notes and critiques and doing everything that I could. Nice. And now I'm wearing a bowl cut. So I've won and I'll do what I want. But like, that was one of them. And then the other one I'll tell you after, but it's like one of the most embarrassing, like 13-year-old girl diary things I've ever done in my life.
Wait, you can't tell me now?
I feel like they'll just include it in the podcast.
Have you done it?
I have.
Oh, right, okay.
I have, yeah. It's so embarrassing.
Can you name any of the other things?
They haven't happened yet.
But can you...
I kind of don't want to because I'm like, oh, that's my like
a birthday wish.
Yeah, like it might not happen.
Yeah.
Should I tell River the thing? Should I tell?
You don't have to.
I might do. I'll just tell you, and then no, it's so embarrassing.
Okay, go on.
I wrote that I wanted a boyfriend.
I thought it was going to be something really bad.
No, that's so embarrassing. That's so cringe.
I don't think it's cringe. I understand why you wanted that.
Well, you understand why, because. Yeah, anyway. Which is a story that I tell Poppy before you arrived.
Right.
But I will not be telling on the podcast. River, we are approaching the end of our time on this podcast, but I feel like we haven't discussed Doctor Who enough.
Okay.
And obviously, the new series of Doctor Who has started.
Yes, it has.
Which Russell T Davies is back.
Yeah.
And we are referring to it now as season 1.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. It's like a reboot of a reboot.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like the new Doctor, the new world, the new connection to Disney Plus?
I think it's great, to be honest. Like, first of all, I want to say to anybody criticising, Doctor Who has not been the same since the very first episode.
Yeah.
It hasn't all of a sudden just changed.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's like, oh, what about the old Doctor Who? What about this? Blah, 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 blah. It's a TV show that has been on for a very, very long time. Things evolve. Things move with the times.
Absolutely.
Right? When Christopher Eccleston started, you're saying that wasn't a massive jump from what it was before?
Oh, compare that to the TV movie.
That's
like, different.
Different, like, fucking planets.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot stand... I think we all know where this is really rooted from, a lot of this hatred that is coming towards this new season. We call it season now.
Yeah.
You know, I think people don't like things that are just too much of a change.
Yeah.
And that comes down to, you know, what people are used to and something new. Same thing happened when Jodie came along. You know, people are like, oh, it's too blah, 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 blah. I'm like, so what? It's a TV show about fucking Alien. Like... they can do what they want. Like, there's a writer creating something, not for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I know you want your fan base to be happy, but you're gonna write what you know, have fun with it. It's a TV show. I love it. Just have fun, man.
I agree, and I think like it's interesting because I genuinely think that like Russell is mirroring like his original reboot moment in 2005 so hard with this like new one, and people are complaining that it's so different, and I'm like, there are literal like
so many
references.
No, the one with the phone.
The phone.
Like, oh, my mum, she's long gone now. I'm like, are you telling me that's not the exact script?
Yeah, while they're looking out of a big spaceship window. And also, like, even like Ruby and Rose. Like, Ruby Rose.
Hello.
Rose Ruby. Like, the parallels are like there. And I love that. I love that sort of like mirroring of itself. But then people are complaining for reasons. And I feel like your Jodie Shooty comparison, there's subtext. Everyone listening
people
understands.
don't like that there's a black doctor, and they didn't like it when there was a female doctor.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as that. Whether that is conscious or not is another conversation. I don't think some people realise why they don't like how different it is.
No.
This is the thing. I don't think people are out there going, I don't want this because this isn't this. I think it's deeply rooted in many other things that is way beyond like a conscious train of thought.
Yeah.
And I think that's the issue. So I think people need to grow up. If you don't like it, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
It's a TV show. It's all available on streaming platforms for you to watch old episodes if you want to. I know I do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I watch old episodes all the time, and I watch new ones. Like, great. People need to chill out. It's a TV show. I know I've said that 100 times, but like...
But they do.
Who cares?
That also applies to Drag Race, by the way.
It applies to everything. American Horror Story is a really big one as well. I really enjoy American Horror Story. There are loads of seasons I didn't watch, and I'm not going to lie, I watched the most recent one because I wanted to see Kim Kardashian in it.
Yeah.
And she was actually a really good actor in it.
Surprisingly, yeah.
And people are like, I hate it. I miss Murder House. Go and watch it then.
Mama, why would you miss Murder House?
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't get this entitlement about people saying, right, you're going to create art, but I have to like it. No, honey. This is fucking subjective. If you like it, great. If you don't, there'll be 1 million other TV shows for you to watch right now.
And that, my friends, is going to be an amazing socials clip. Just River Medway rants about entitled television viewers.
Yeah.
River, I totally agree. And I think in terms of people having like a diverse range of things to watch, now would be the perfect time for me to introduce a segment that we do at the end of every episode of the podcast, where me and my guest recreate an iconic scene from their favourite show.
Amazing.
And I thought for you, Doctor Who would be perfect.
Yes.
And producer Poppy, I believe we have a script ready for myself and River. And if it doesn't involve Professor River Song, then producer Poppy, what are you doing? What are you playing at?
So is it usually a surprise, the scene?
The scene is always a surprise to both of us. If you have ever listened to the podcast, you will know never once in my life have I rehearsed one of these scenes. They happen off the cuff. Me and Charlie Craggs did.
I watched that one.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
I think so. Was that clip on like, Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this clip will probably also be on Instagram. So let's hope it's an iconic scene. So we have the Husbands of River Song, a classic episode.
Yep.
Which section should we do? We've got to do a bit with River, and you absolutely have to be River.
Uh-huh.
I think the end is always like a good bit to do because there's drama.
I was going to say...
Oh, it's the pillars making noise. It's their last day together, but luckily a day on Beryllium lasts fucking ages. I don't actually know if we can swear on this podcast.
I have cried so much at this episode. Wait, where are we going from?
Kisses the Doctor on both cheeks. I'm usually Northern when I act out these scenes, but for you, I will try and give authentic... Oh, Peter Capaldi's Scottish.
Yeah.
Shall I try and be Scottish? You look... I'm not going to do Scottish. Can I... You look... amazing. The only thing I can do in a Scottish accent is an Ellie Diamond impression. So I'm going to make Peter Capaldi Northern. How do you feel about that?
Do whatever you like, babes.
Have you got your raspy Alex Kingston ready to go? You play it in your own way.
I'll play it my own way.
This is River doing River.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ready? I've just had to highlight all my lines.
That's the sign of a professional actor. You said, I must portray this well. And I said, I'm doing it Northern because that's the only accent I can act in.
I think I take myself too seriously sometimes, you know.
I disagree.
Okay.
You are sat in a bright pink dress and an updo. Nothing about
What's wrong with that?
It's not serious. It's so unserious.
It's not kooky.
Well, I've got a bowl cut and bunny ears because I'm a kooky girl.
Right, I'm ready.
And scene. You look amazing.
Doctor, you have no idea whether I look amazing or not.
Well, you've moved your hair about, haven't you?
Well done. It's very sweet of you to try.
So what do you think? The Singing Towers. River gazes at the pillars with the sun setting behind them.
Oh, the music. Listen to it. Are you crying?
No, it's just the wind.
Nothing's ever just the wind.
No, it blows through the cave system and harmonizes with the crystal layer.
Why are you sad?
Why are you sad?
I told you, my diary's nearly full. I worry.
Please don't.
There are stories about us, you know.
No, I dread to think.
I look them up sometimes.
You really shouldn't do that.
Some of them suggest that the very last night we spend together is the Singing Towers of Beryllium. That wouldn't be true, would it?
Spoilers.
Oh, well, that would explain why you kept cancelling coming here. Do you remember that time?
River, stop.
When there were two of you?
Don't.
Because I want you to know that if this is the last night, I expect you to find a way around it.
Not everything can be avoided, not forever.
But you're you. There's always a loophole. You wait until the last minute and then you spring it on me.
Every night is the last night for something. Every Christmas is the last Christmas.
But you will. You wait until I've given up hope. All will be lost and you'll do that smug little smile and then you'll save the day. You always do.
No, I don't. Not always. Time ends, River, because they have to. Because there's no... Fuck. Because there's no such thing as a happy... Wait, there's no such thing as a happy... This is why you rehearse. Because there's no such thing as a happy ever after. It's just a lie we tell ourselves because the truth is so hard.
No, Doctor, you're wrong. Happy ever after doesn't mean forever. It just means time. A little time. But that's not the sort of thing you could ever understand, is it?
What do you think of the towers?
I love them.
Then why are you ignoring them?
They're ignoring me. But then you can't expect a monolith to love you back.
No, you can't. There have been... Oh, fuck. It's a big paragraph. They've been there for millions of years, through storms and floods and wars and time. Nobody really understands where the music comes from. It's probably something to do with the precise positions, the distance between both towers. Even the locals aren't sure. All anyone will ever tell you is that when the wind stands fair and the night is perfect, when you least expect it, but when you need it the most, there's a song.
So, assuming tonight is all we have left.
I didn't say that.
How long is a night on Beryllium?
24 years.
I hate you.
No, you don't. And scene. Oh, that was gorgeous. I feel like we could actually play the Doctor at River.
That was great. I love that scene. I love that episode. How fantastic of an episode is that?
Honestly, this is another episode of the podcast that requires a part 2 because we did not speak enough about Doctor Who.
Is it just supposed to be about Doctor Who?
No, it's about everything geeky. We've kind of expanded it into fandoms in general.
Musical theatre is quite geeky.
I agree. On that note, thank you, River, for joining me
today.
Thank you for having me, Tia. tell us all about where everyone can come and see you on tour and find you online.
Okay, well, I'm currently on the UK tour of Unfortunate the Musical. We've got about 8 cities left, so maybe we're going to come to a city near you. If not, that's fine. You can see it all on my Instagram at River Medway.
Slay!
Yeah, baby.
I can't wait to see Unfortunate, and I can't wait to talk to you about Doctor Who. We didn't even mention Jinx Monsoon.
Oh my God, we're going to have another episode just to talk about Jinx. I need to send her a message and be like, I'm obsessed with you still, by the way.
Oh my God, same.
Because she's great.
I actually did do that.
Love her. I haven't yet.
Anyway, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.